come close to you, you must know that you need to wrap up. Make sense? Thank you. As I said, I don't think that we need to, I think we are all capable. I think one to the constitution of ETUT was the fact that for candidates to participate in the SRC elections, they need to be academic achievers, you know? So you cannot be below 55%. So I'm sitting here with people who, you know, are academically sound and academically achieving and all of that. And so some of these things, you know, we know how to handle ourselves. Part of it is that I think one of the big things that I would like for us, as we are sitting here, to take cognizance of is the fact that if we respect each other, we will know that when a person is on the floor, we will listen to them, right? If we have questions, we raise hands, we speak, right? We know that these are structures. We will sing as and when. I am asking that when a structure is called, we can, that particular structure can start with a song and to raise their person until they get on stage. Once they hold the mic, the time starts, right? I will not waste any time. Oh, okay. As we wrap, I think when we get to the question and answer session, then we will speak about how we are going to do, how we're going to take questions. But what was agreed to is that we're going to take 2 questions for each of the structures, right? So how I am going to do it is I'm going to say, now that we've listened to all of the manifestos and presentations, do we have questions for SASCO? We take 2 hands. Do we have questions for EFF, for SCO and TUTSA and others, right? That is how it is going to run. We'll take a round and take another round. One of the other things that they have agreed to is the fact that if the representative who presented the manifesto wants to hand the question to another person who's sitting on the audience to take that question from their own particular structure, they are allowed to do that. Okay, I think we're done, unless I'm forgetting anything else. Yes, very, very, very important. When we are doing our manifestos, actually, if these elections are for the student population, right? These questions must be limited to what is happening on campus. One of the things that happened in So I'm saying that when we are asking our questions, let us take cognizance of the fact that we need to be respectful of each other. Let us not howl. Let us not reference anyone or any of the structures when we ask questions. We cannot be saying, but this is what you did, this is what... Speak about what it is that you want in the institution. Speak about what you're going to do in your faculty. Let us contain that so that we have a well-flowing manifesto. Okay, thank you. So I'm just not going to waste time. I think we agreed that the structures are arranged alphabetically, and so the first one on the list is Action SA, but I got an indication that Action SA was not here. Is Action SA here? Okay, not yet. So we will park Action SA. So, is it
possible to move what?
what?
Possible for it to...
Action SA is not here. My suggestion was going to be that let us wait if the last one... No, but look, I'm speaking. So it's not a problem. I get it. When you're done, you can leave if you wish. But all I'm saying is that let us give them, because we want, I think from our end as KPBS, we want fair participation, obviously, right? They have an intention of contesting these elections. They are participating in these elections. That they are not here, we can give them leeway to say that we are not going to put you in between anyone. You're going to be the last one on the list if you are here. If you happen to be here by the time that the last speaker speaks, then you can be given an opportunity. Okay? Thank you so much. So after e-Action SA, we were then going to have ESFC candidates. So I wish to propose that let us go straight to the 5 SFC candidates that we're going to present after Action SA, so that they have that chance. Then we'll the structure. Is it okay? We're good? So the next person who must come is from the engineering faculty. And his name is Tebogo Matale. Is he here? She here? Going once, twice? Gone? Itumeleng Mpone Zamba. Are they here? Going once, twice? Gone. Mpom Shala. You can take the podium, sir. You can take the podium to present your manifesto. Remember, you have 2 minutes.
One, two.
Remember, you have 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I'm going to take them out.
Amandla. Amandla. Matla. Matla. Matimba. Matimba. Akelo kumshaweta. I go by the name of Mpom Shala, doing engineering, contesting for being chairperson. Faculty of Architecture is white dominated. As a chairperson, I will make sure that higher number of black students are being accepted. And the issue of interviews, students who are out of the promise, they will be able to do the interviews online, since we are in the University of Technology. Lectures do not communicate effectively, so when it comes to assessment and practicals, when this biased behavior is being reported by the classmate, is being taken. When this biased behavior is being Amanda. When this biased behavior is being reported by the class representative, it's being taken lightly. So with the class representative reporting the issue to me, I'll make sure that I'll deal with the lecture personally. So we are experiencing exchange between students and lecturers. Okay. We don't have full access on building 4. We are told to do our group assessment in the library. While they are, as much as I'm concerned, library noise prohibit. On.
Okay. All right. So perhaps let. No, but if you continue talking, we are going to drag this. We need this is the time that all structures should be. This is the time that all structures should be excited about, because this is the time that you are presenting and telling student population what it is that your structure is going to do for them, and why they should vote for you. So if you keep howling, if you keep howling, we are going to delay. We are going to drag this. You are going to be given an opportunity to speak. Please let us not howl, okay? We are going to give the SFC candidate 30 seconds more, right, to finish up his speech. Try and hold the mic away from your mouth so that you're...
Amandla. All right. We don't have full access. We are told to use library for group discussion and assessment. As far as I'm concerned, library prohibits noise, prohibiting us from doing our schoolwork effectively. By voting for me as a chairperson, I will make sure that we have full access to Building 4 as much as students who are in Building 31. Thank you. Vote Amtomcha.
So I'm going to ask each of the presenters to please not leave the venue, right? Because we are still going to have a question and answer session later on. People are going to take notes and they're going to ask questions for SFCs and structures. Thank you so much, Mpho. The next person on the list is Smanga Msweli. Is he here?
Amandla. Amandla. Viva Sasko, 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 viva. Viva the ANC Youth League, viva. Viva the YCL, viva. Viva PYA, viva. I go by the name of Smanga Msweli under the Faculty of Engineering, and I'm contesting to be chairperson of that faculty. I don't want to promise heaven and earth to the Faculty of Engineering student, but what I assure them is that I'm also a poor person coming from a poor background. So I am going to address issues that they are facing there at the engineering department. So what I can say, with me as their leader and the leadership I have here, we are going to make sure that we champion every issue that they are having. Starting with that their issue of they are having, that of work integrated learning. TUT has vast donors across the country. The Advancement Office, together with different engineering departments, must encourage these donors to employ TUT graduates and students be enrolled for experiential learning. It must be the responsibility of the departments to engage companies on behalf of students. TUT must stop outsourcing engineering services when it comes to projects. They must show confidence in their products by employing them for experiential learning. TUT motto is, we empower people. They must empower their engineering students and stop politicizing employment in technical services. It must be standard for well-registered students to be paid stipend. Order. It must be standard for well-registered students to be paid stipend while doing their special learning. This must be a policy by TUT Council. Companies are exploiting students because they know that students need this experience so that they graduate. TUT must protect well-registered students from exploitation.
Thank you so much. SFCs. My SFC candidates, we have 2 minutes. My timer there is on point. If anyone wants to also time and keep us, it'll be welcomed. Okay, the next one on my list is Siyabonga Msibi. So if we're loud, we are not going to hear each other. The next one on my list is Siyabonga Msibi. Is he here? Siyabonga Msibi, please come to the podium. And let the student population know why it is that they should vote for you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I go by the name of Siabonga Msibi, doing metallurgical engineering. I'm running for chairperson in the SFC. So basically, I won't be much and tell you the whole story I got from Google and get fancy weight. So what I like to propose to you all, as someone, I heard someone saying I look old, but old comes with experience. I've been in the engineering industry where I work, and I've seen I've seen how graduates, especially in engineering, how they are neglected after finishing their qualification. So with the purpose of pushing, as much as we push for students here, we must also make sure that students after graduation, they get employment. So the mandate that I'm going to put is that we as TUT bring partnership with engineering industries so that people cannot go with their qualification and find no employment. So we'll push till the lectures to give us effective learning at all times. I thank you all.
Brief and to the point. Thank you so much, Siabonga Msibi. We are done with the five. We are done with the 5 SFC candidates. The next on my list is the structure DASO. DASO, you have 5 minutes to come and present to the student population what it is that you are planning to do, and you are asking them why they should vote for you. Can I have a representative of DASO please come?
Amanda! Amanda! Matimba! Matimba! Mata! Comrades, my name is Sugusi Tole from Democratic Alliance Student Association Organization. Makom. Comrades, DASO has been long, persistent structure that advocates for its values of fairness and equality opportunities for all. Our mission is to promote academic excellency and a fair engagement arena. Students have been suffering the speed of propaganda by political structures who promise them heaven and earth while they are living in it themselves. We are aware of rising elements of GBV. Our sisters are being abused by people who think power is powder. Even today, only few percentage of solved cases. Those who claim to be advocating for GBV, they are the perpetrators themselves. They perpetrate themselves, they perpetuate crime, and they succeed in getting away with murder. Structures who sell students out doesn't provide justice to underprivileged students. What matters the most is money in their pocket. Example, look at our teaching residencies. ALC has been turned into a looting scheme since they've been contractors who run away with money and the investors do nothing about it. This is a clear indication of looting scheme orchestrated. Rather selling dreams, we rather stand tall and fight against corruption. Comrades who are turning this institution into a casino. TUT must empower its own people and provide what's eligible for students, and we are there for that as DASO. Comrades, there are students who are living in accredited residences. They do not access those buses. Don't be personal, force. Chill. 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 Students from accredited residences, they are no longer allowed to access buses at campus because they said that they will be charged double since they are staying in accredited residences. All of us here, students, all of us here, comrades, were underprivileged, were from poor families. From the moment you get registered at TT, you must be allowed to access that bus, that TT bus. Comrades, I'll move to my next point, which is NSFAS. Prices are going high, but the money is still staying at the same. It's still 1.5. Thanks, Chairman. Students, as DASO, if you vote for us, we promise you that money of 1.5 is going to rise from that 1.5 to 2,000. Comrades, we all know that we're unprivileged and yet we're still charged that 14 rand for academic record while we're still giving not enough money to sustain our living stability. You vote for us in power, comrades. We will ensure that academic records are free. We have brothers and sisters who have graduated from the People's University, but they are unable to get their qualification because of unpaid debt. Comrades, comrades, as I stand here, as I close, I advise you to vote for DASO, vote for change, vote for the only structure that's advocating for its values, fairness, equal opportunity for all. Amanda!
Thank you so much for that. It's quite lively to actually hear people who are strong-willed and all of that. This is how manifestos should run. You know, we need to be strong-willed, and the virility of youth is coming out. So we wish good luck to the structures that are going to be following that trend. Okay, so that was DASO. We are now going to call 5 from the SFCs to come and present, and then we are going to have vote. That is going to be EFFSC, 5 other people, then PASMA, 5 other people, SADESMO, 5 other people, SCO, SASCO, and then lastly, just for you to bear in mind, right? So the next person is Matodzi Madzuta. Is Matodzi here? Going once, twice? Gone. Isn't Tlantla Mabasa here? Tlantla Mabasa going once, twice? Gone. Is Ribaone Siele here? Not here. Once, twice, gone. The next one is in Tlantla, Sean Matthews Mabaso. Are they here? Going once, twice, gone. The following one is Kagiso Isaac Mashilo. He has 2 minutes to make his presentation.
Greetings, comrades. My name is Kagiso Mashilo. I'm in Faculty of Engineering and Built Environment. Comrades, I'm contesting for Deputy Secretary. I stand for and hope to implement given a chance. The first issue I would like to tackle, if elected Deputy Secretary, is breaching the current communication gap between students and the lecturers. I've noticed that the poor communication between the two parties has caused and continues to cause a lot of issues for our students. The problem we are facing currently is the one of part-time lecturers. Lecturers are unavailable time from time here on campus, and students need consultation. Students need to move. Yeah, and this issue is drawing the students back. And these things of writing class test on weekends. Comrade, needs to stop. Hey, students need to rest on weekends. We have assignments and reports that we need to do. We need to do, comrades, without test on being on us, comrades. Secondly, the security of our students, of our fellow students, is likewise a top priority. Some students reside in unsafe private residences, and the practical classes that last until 7 p.m. put the safety of our fellow students in danger. Students lose their personal protective equipment because they are getting marked. Then the next thing, lecturers refuse or deny students to do their practicals. Yeah, thank you, comrade. In addition, our fellow students are drowning. Viva! Yes?
That was Kagiso Isaac Mashilo. Thank you so much. The next on the list is EFFSC. Can we have a rep for EFFSC? You know, one of the things that is nice about a space like this is the fact that, you know, we sing nicely. We've got nice songs that we can sing. I'd requested that structures must sing for their people. When they're standing up, you can sing just for 30 seconds. Can the EFF representative come through? Going once, twice.
To Viva EFF, Viva! Viva TUT students, Viva! My cool EFF, my cool. Greetings to the house at large, HODs. Greetings to our Namibia students. Greetings to the house in its full capacity. My name is Nomtana Zonkosa. I'm a member of the EFF Students Command, a member of the EFF, and a registered voter. The EFF Students Command students does not pride itself in throwing gimmicks and theatrics in order to win votes. We are, however, always at the forefront of championing students' issues. Students, we would like to thank each and every person that voted for the EFF Students Command in the previous year. Nisi Tembile Satembega. You trusted us to open the gates in January to allow walk-ins, and that was successful through Sizofunda Nyenkani campaign. Students, you sent us to ensure that NSFAS funded students don't have to pay 1.5 at the beginning of the year, and that was achieved. You sent us to go fight for your appeals, and 90% of them were championed. The EFF Student Command fought tirelessly to ensure that students continue to receive their book allowance and it is not converted into laptops as suggested by the Yellow Party. Students, we are happy to announce that the long war waged by 4 Tower students has been held under the EFFSC-led SRC. Students of 4 Towers will be able to... Comrades, let us allow dissent. We are all leaders. Allow me to present. We will give you time for questions. The students... The students of 4 towers will be allowed the courtesy to a healthy cooked meal. I can't even hear you. But I can't even hear myself.
This is the nature of student politics. Sometimes these things happen. But can I ask that those that take videos in here, ne? Especially you guys, our guests, please take, you need consent from people to take their videos. Because the next thing they're on social media and they don't want their faces there. So please, if you can be careful with that. Okay? So we have the EFF on the podium before we were disturbed. We had to stop the timer. Thank you for the quick response by our security. You see, with online elections, we have people that are watching online, right? We have guests that are here. We behave is definitely to be known out there and be, shared out there. So let us take cognizance of that fact. The EFF was on the podium. She's going to come now. How many minutes do we have for her? Okay. So when the disruption started, or the mini disruption that started, she had 2 minutes to her time. Okay? So we're going to give her 2 minutes, and she's going to quickly wrap up. And
Amandla. These students are among the many victories that the EFF Students Command has achieved. We put it to you that even today, your cries will not go unheard. Your cries of GPV, we've heard them both on campus grounds and accredited. Students of Orion, we've heard your cries and your grievances about the disaster buildings that you're subjected to stay in that have been under renovations for the past 2 years. Ngobile Msiza, we have heard your cry. Nobile Msiza is a TUT student who faced an enormous amount of GPV at an accredited residence. She is wheelchair bound for the next 3 years due to an ANC Youth League comrade that intensified violence against her. The racism. Okay. But now the racism. Can you stop my The racism faced by students under the science faculty. Okay, it's fine. I will restructure it. It's fine. Nobile Msiza is a TUT student who is wheelchair bound for the next 3 years because there was an enormous amount of GBV intensified against her by a comrade of the Yellow Party. The racism faced by students under the science faculty when it comes to admissions of advanced diploma has been seen and heard. It can't be that in 2022, racism still shows its ugly head. Remember to vote for the EFF Students Command from the 5th to the 7th of September. Amanda!
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the AFF. The next person to come to the podium is Netemba Mpila. Can we have silence so that we can continue? Can we have silence? One of the things that happened with this presentation, is we had said that structures need to be respectful of the other structures, right? We do not make mention of other structures because otherwise we're creating unnecessary chaos, right? So we are creating unnecessary chaos. Okay, so the next one on the list is Sinetemba Senelisiwe Mpila. Sinetemba Mpila. Going once, twice, gone. Tanzi, witness. No, so if you talk, people are not going to hear, right? We have more than the people online. We have more people online who are watching this and listening to the things that you're saying. So let us take cognizance of that fact, right? More voters are listening online. The next one on the list is Vuyisani Madolwana.
Amandla. Qina mfundi qina. Baningabe saphakama mandigawule ndiwarhoqa ndithi qabaqaba nje ixesha lanele. Ne? Kwa ixesha likhatshwe intsha. My name is Vuyisani Madolwana. I am contesting to be Deputy Secretary in Engineering Faculty. In our faculty, students are failing because of lack of knowledge of tutors. In our faculty, we do have tutors, but they are not accessible. I will make sure that those tutors are being pasted to those buildings where engineering students attend to. Leadership. Labs that are being closed for studying. In building 2, we are having a lab there. But whenever students are going to study there, they are being told to go to building 13. Official engineering students are many. They can't occupy building 13 alone. We need that building too. Under my leadership, that building will be open. A student will access that building under my leadership. Late capturing of marks is unacceptable. Under my leadership, no lecture. One capture marks on record time. That's under my leadership. Whenever we are done writing, the lecturer must upload marks on time.
because students are unable even to apply for bursaries. Under my leadership once again, what I'm saying is that those things will change. The only thing I'm saying right now, whenever I got that office, no student you will be victimized just because I have power to lead the office. That thing will end. So all I'm saying right now, I'm saying the student must vote for Madonna Visan Amanda.
Thank you so much, Visani Matolwana. The next one on my list is Happy Matthew Sibata. Are they here? Matthew Sibata, are you here? Going once, twice, gone. The next one is Lita Njabulo Njongo Takamnyama. Lita Takamnyama. Are you here? Okay. Doesn't look like they are. The next structure to come to the podium, we had checked earlier on if they were here, but it is PASMA. Are you here? Is PASMA here? Can they quickly come to the fore?
Izweletu ya Africa, high morale, high discipline, train a woman, my Africa Izweletu, I'm not going to address PASMA, I'm not going to address EFF South Score irrespectively. I am going to address the student of the Republic of the Tswana University of Technology as we should. And now, as in when we are listening to manifestos, people want to understand what we are saying, but we are disturbed by the behavior of the very same people who needs to be leading the students. It's out of order. Yes, and now, in moving forward, as part of the manifesto, what I'm going to do is to ask as to how do you identify yourself with the struggle under the context of SRC in the People's University, and what is the standard that you are going to serve, and what is the proceeding in terms of moving forward. Now, in moving forward, is comrades, order. Yes, as a student, you need to be able to identify yourself correctly to a point that when you identify yourself, you do not identify yourselves with people who are only having their interest at heart, such that after voting them into power, they are only using the power for their own personal gains. Because at the end of the day, then we are setting a wrong precedent to say our brothers and our sisters who are coming to the university must come to an environment that is appalling. It cannot be that we are going to be speaking about these things, we are going to be fighting in front of the world. The world is watching. It's not only about TUT and its relative students. In moving forward, we are saying we are not going to tell you what is it that we have done for the students. Our work, lenient. We are going to tell people how you sold the vehicle of the university. For a mere iPhone. For a mere iPhone, you wanted to upgrade an iPhone. Israel to my Africa. Now, in moving forward, can the student identify themselves with a structure that is going to lead them, and we are not going to be accountable for the mistake that were done in council when we are not in council? We were not going to be accountable for authority when we were not in authority. In administration when we were not in administration. In finances of the university when we were not forming part. Those who formed part are the ones who needs to account. And the unfortunate part is that you have set a wrong preceding for your political structure because you failed to represent them who are living in appalling condition. The university is very dirty. The university at night is very dark. There are cases of harassment. They were supposed to be championed by you. Whenever we take our structures to go and advocate for the issues, we are told that we cannot because we are not forming part of the SRC. So I'm pleading with the student that you vote PASMA into SRC elections, and however, after voting PASMA, then we are going to be accounting. We'll then be able to account. Because the people that you have been voting for, they've done nothing, but they are howlers. They are even indicating live on television, in Facebook, that the only thing that they know is anarchy and nothing more. The politics of the student are far from their reaches. Vote for PASMA into SRC elections. We are with you. We are going to be with you. We have been with you. Izwili to Africa.
Thank you so much, PASMA. The next one on the list to come to the podium is from the Faculty of Management. Okay. The next one who must come to the podium must be Nancy Victory Topo. Is Nancy here? Going once, twice? Gone. The next one is Mielani. Is Mielani here? Mielani.
Good day, good day. My name is Mielani Kuzwayo. I'm contesting for chairperson, Faculty of Management Sciences. As a newly elected leader, I'm gonna be very, very straight with everyone. SFC is a body which is for academic, nothing to do with politics. So let's be honest and say it's clear. SFC is an academic body which doesn't have anything to do with politics. As your newly elected leader of management sciences, I will be on the forefront as I've been for the past 3 years being elected as a class rep. Now that I've contesting for the SFC chairperson, I am going to be in the institution, but let us all know that this is for the students. I'm urging all students to go and make the right choices because the university is waiting for leaders like me to take them and lead them forward for the academic year 2023-2022. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Why are we howling? Who tell me say howlisha? Yeah? It's for? So for you to be heard, you must howl. Is that what you're saying, sir? You can make your point without howling, right? We are here to give you the platform to speak. If you have a hand, if you have a question, you raise your hand. Just because you are 2,000, say, it doesn't mean that you must howl. Okay? Thank you so much. But you're also howling. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Again, just a nice reminder that whatever is happening here is broadcasted, and we have more than about, well, how many people are watching? 50,000. No, okay, maybe that's overreaching. But yeah, we have more people who are going to participate in these elections, who are going to vote in these elections, are watching us. Okay? So the next one who must come to the podium, you? The next one, Chonga, Ute Ushalakanje, Nzalama Pel Maluleke. Is Zalama Pearl here? Going once, twice, gone. Kanyisa blessing or Kanyisa blessing.
Amanda. Hi, afternoon, all students, political structures. I greet you all. My name is Blessing Mkize, under Management Science faculty. As I've been going to be voted as your chairperson, the next chairperson for the next year and this year, under Faculty of Management Science, with my capabilities, I'll be able to influence the decisions that have been taken without student concern, and in particular involving all the academics and making sure that all students are being treated equally. Okay. Over the past years, I've noticed the element of racism amongst our lecturers and our HODs that makes sense. Comrade. Over the past few years, I've noticed an element of racism between our HODs and lecturers, which makes students to underperform. So in my presence, so that the spirit of fairness and must prevail in the HODs and the lecturers with mentors, so that we can make sure that the Faculty of Management Science produce good marks, good TUT students. And TUT must also make note of those hospitality students. If we have events, they must cater, because they are doing hospitality. They must be catered here in the presence of the People's University. I thank you all. Amanda!
Thank you so much. That was Blessing Mkize. The next one will be Tanzi Sikomo. Tanzi Sikomo.
Amanda.
I go by the name of Kansas Como, and I'm also contesting for the chairman position in the Management Science faculty. I stand before you, guys.
We are pausing, it's time. So if you have like this, we are wasting time. right? This person is an SFC candidate. We are going to give her time to speak, okay? Like we have given your candidates time. So we are going to wait until you finish howling. You are holding the entire manifesto at ransom. Okay? So let's give him his time. Tanzi.
Okay. Guys, please, comrades. Mother, she's stepping. I can't even. Comrades.
This is your manifesto. Right? Right? We must give each of the individuals that are contesting time to speak. Yes. There was a time that was allowed. So Mamelani. If I... I'm not gonna move. We do not want to collapse this thing. We are here to... We understand student politics. Okay? So there was when we published, when KTPS and the institution published the list of candidates, people were given, wait. People were given time to object to the candidate lists, right? One of the things, let me give you a little bit of background. You're not listening. They took part in a free and fair. No. You took part in a process that allowed free and fair participation of structures. Right? No. But you're not listening. I'm explaining to you. Right? There was a free and fair process that allowed for structures in this campus of TUT to participate in. Your structure was approved to participate in these elections because you were looked at and recognized. Candidates who are sitting here from SFC, right, were contested. We published something called a provisional list, right? We published something called a provisional list. We waited for objections from students of TUT to lodge objections against candidates, against structures. That process was open to everyone. Why did you not lodge any of those objections? People who are here have a right to be here, right? We are going to give Utanzi space to talk, right? So, and my proposal is that, but I need to speak. Let's keep it down. How are we going to address this if we are singing? Sit in. We want Tanzi to speak. We want Tanzi to speak. He has a right to speak because he's a candidate in these elections. Part of vetting was three-way. It was your academic record. It was whether there's a disciplinary or a case against you. Thirdly, no, keep quiet. Thirdly, it was whether you are an employee of TUT. There was three ways that names were vetted. All candidates who are sitting here were cleared. Let us give Tanzia 2 minutes to speak. Okay, so.
Comrades, sorry, can I please apologize to who did I hit with the cap here? I'm sorry, my friend. Apologies, okay? Guys, you know what? Thank you. No, it's okay. Thank you.
Vettings, academics, DC, and whether he's an employee, will participate whenever he is ready to. He will still have his 2 minutes. Whenever he is ready, he will come back. He is protected. The next one is a structure. The next to the podium is a structure. Sadesmo. No, but let's keep it down now. Sadesmo. Can Sadesmo get ready? Yeah, Pitlow. Yeah, Pitlow. Sadesmo is here to present. Let's quieten down. Let's quieten down. Let's quieten down. I think we sang enough. We sang enough. I was missing these songs actually. So it's quite nice. It brings up his spirit. You know how people who were in exile kept themselves rejuvenated by singing. How black people, when they are yes, of course. When black people are even doing garden and whatever, they sing because they need to keep their spirits up. So it's a black thing. So we love this. But Gema said, let's give Sadesmo a chance to speak, and then we'll call others to follow. Thank you so much. We've got 5 minutes.
Sanbonani. Sanbona. Okay. Okay, Buffett, can you please give me a moment to speak? Okay, I would like to greet you all of you guys, according to your. I would like to greet you all according to your respective positions and all political organizations that are present today. Who is standing in front of you? Udlamini Hlakanipani, and I'm here to present our manifesto. Guys, it's truly an honor for me to stand in front of you today, simply because I'm just a child from. Give me a chance. I'm just a child from the deep rural areas, but I stand here before you to present a manifesto. Okay. Now, this manifesto serves as a concrete blueprint to guide Sadesmo in all its endeavor to elevate the social ills that afflict our students at private and public residential level. It is fashioned against the ideological bedrock of Sadesmo. These 7 non-negotiable pillars which form the ideological context of Sadesmo 2022 elections are: number 1, it's 7 cardinal pillars. Okay, the first one is we are going to create an open, accountable, corrupt-free SRC and students without fear of victimization by the SRC. Yeah. Number 2, we are in a university of technology, guys. It's a UT, ne? So, niyazi ukuthi at the beginning of the year, sonke siqhamuke emakhaya engafani, and sometimes kumele umuntu asuke emakhaya azame ukuzo unblock mhlawumbe status la esikoleni. So, as a Sadesmo, we want to be the mouthpiece to you guys and ensure that all returning students can be able to unblock online rather than going to campuses at the beginning of the year, especially mesithola ukuthi umuntu akaka receive funding. Because into ebalekile ngokuba umholi okokuqala nje. Okay, it's fine. The most important thing as a leader, you should always make sure that whenever we face issues, instead of being reactive people, we should be proactive people. which means that we should always be people who are not willing to only identify problems, but we are willing to provide solutions. So, cardinal point number 3, we have an aim and a goal to unite all famous individuals of different cultures, ensuring that we are one at all times with one voice. The gay, the straight, the lesbian, the disabled, the non-disabled. I really wish here today we would have someone who is non-disabled standing in front of us to present a manifesto, because even those people who are disabled, they still have an intellectual capacity to lead. Number 2, because the most important thing here in our cardinal points, we want to keep the main thing, which bring us all together here, which is education. So, during our examination times, guys, we always face an issue of abanye abantu banokushiya ama-buses from our residents, ne? So we are urging at least we need to try and create a solution during the exam time. Abantu bakwazi access ama-bus from one campus to another as an alternative moguthi ushiwe ibus res. And then number 7, abanye abantwana, especially at our residents, ne? We are people of different backgrounds and from different homes. So at least again, you might come to a certain residence and stay with a certain roommate. So at least siyafisa ukuthi njengesadesmo uma umuntu efila as if akekho comfortable la hlala khona abe ne right to at least to change residence during the year. So guided by all these pillars, we present an organic people's manifesto to students, ground forces, and the institution at large. So, for the last time, guys.
Thank you so much, Mr. Desmo. Following is SFC candidate, Kagiso Dimpotapi. Are they here? You have 2 minutes. Keep to the 2. Yes.
Amanda!
Thank you. Can we please quieten down? Can we please quieten down? Please quieten down. Can you please quieten down? Can you please quieten down? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can we quieten down? Let's quieten down. The same explanation that I gave to you, I am going to say this again. All the people who are candidates who are coming here have been vetted and have a right to be here and to speak. So if you sing, we will wait for you to finish. Are we good now? So we must wait for you. Okay. So. No what? What do you say no? Okay, so Mamelani, guys. So Action SA, we have noted you, but a ruling was taken earlier on because you were the first one to speak, and you were because you were the first one to speak. No, guys, no. Because you were the. Are you listening to me? Sure, no problem. So because you were the first one to speak and you were not present at the time when we started, we then moved your name to the end of the program, right? So after everyone has spoken, you will be given a chance. Okay, thank you so much. The second thing, which is leading us to where we are right now, is the fact that there are some students who are in the room who are opposed to Klapi. No, wait. Who are opposed to Klapi? No. Iman kalok. Sithe siyadressa lento nini. Ndithe xa ngiqala, when I started, I said, wonke umuntu olapha endlini, everyone who is in this room has a right to speak. Even you as you are howling. But kalok you can speak. You can. But you can speak. That's what I'm saying. Okay? So everyone who is in this, no, sit down. Everyone who is in this room is going to speak because they have a right to speak and be here. Klapi is going to speak. Klapi is allocated 2 minutes. Right? Then there was no. Then there was an issue Tanzi Sikomo, who we could not allow to speak. Mamelan Galop. Because of Patalok Mamelan, then we start saying whatever it is why we don't want him to speak. But because I am moving from a principle and a point that says everyone who is here has got a right to speak. You don't have a right to say Klapi must not speak. They don't have a right to say that Sikomo must not speak. So we are saying that if Tanzi Sikomo is ready to speak, because he should have spoken and disrupted his speech, all candidates of SFC are impacted by that, because then Tanzi was not able to speak. So we are going to give Tanzi first preference. He is ready. He is saying he's here. Right? That's one. Two, the next thing is that Utlapi is also going to get his 2 minutes. He has earned his 2 minutes to be here. He will speak himself. No amount of heckling and howling is going to stop Klapi from speaking. But what we are ruling on, or what we are saying, is that Tanzi is a Tanzi. Tanzi must come and take the podium if he's ready. No. Is Tanzi here and is Tanzi ready? Is Tanzi here and is Tanzi ready? No, but you're all talking, you're howling, I'm not hearing. Okay? What do you want to say, sir? Wait. I'm asking, no. Wait, no. Are you Tanzi? No. I'm asking if Tanzi is here. Is Tanzi here? Okay, no, fine. If Tanzi is not here, I was giving Tanzi an opportunity because you guys were heckling Klapi here, right? And we are saying that everyone has a right to speak. So if Tanzi is here, he must come and speak. He has his 2 minutes. If Klapi is here, he will speak. If Tanzi is not here, Klapi will speak, then Tanzi, and everyone else, okay? So let's give Klapi a chance to speak and tell us why we should vote for him in the next 2 minutes. Thank you so much, sir.
Amanda! Leadership, before I go forward, I would like to send an apology to our brother. He is a visitor. Relax. Who have experienced violence, we are used to it, guys. Ne? don't be surprised. I go by the name of Kagiso Dimpotabi under the banner of EFFC, contesting for the position of chairperson. I go by the name of Kagiso Dimpotabi. Revolutionary greetings. I go by the name of Kagiso Dimpotabi. I'll be contesting for the position of chairperson under the Faculty of Management Science. I have noticed many issues in our faculty. Lecturers must be held accountable in the issue of capturing wrong marks. Even today, there are wrong marks that have been captured. Lecturers are failing to capture real marks. Lecturers fail to do their duty. The issue of service subject. The issue of standing in long queues while we're at the University of Technology downgrade our integrity. Online registration must be approved. There must be long queues, no long queues for students. The issue of labs. In management science, we have many labs. 75% of computers are working while 25% are not working. I will ensure that the lectures and management fix the issue of computers. The issue of will. There are many in our faculty that need to have wills. Student doesn't get proper wills while they are doing it online. While they have to be practical.
Thank you so much, Slappy, for that. So you know what you're not understanding is the fact that the people that are watching online can hear him clearly. That's good. So no amount of heckling and howling is going to assist. Sorry? Yeah. No, that's good. No, it's good if you know. It's good if you know. Check again if Sikomo, is it Sikomo? Tanzi, Sikomo is here. If Tanzi is here, is he ready to come and speak? Tanzi, I see you. You're not okay? Okay, come. No problem.
The next to come to the podium is Sibongiseni Fortunate Dudu.
Mandla. 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 Comrades, my name is Fortunate Lulu, contesting for secretary under the management science. Comrades, mine is simple. As SFC, we are facing many issues, comrades, like the communication between a lecturer and a student is 0%. Communication between a lecturer and a student is 0%. And they were here to serve as a link between students and lecturers. Students are getting wrong marks. Marks are not recorded. All we are here to say is that I'm here to serve as a link between students and lecturers. 2 minutes is not enough, but then my term of leading will continue my manifesto. Amandla.
Brief and to the point. Thank you for that. The next candidate to come to the fore is that how Grand here. Hofawane. Going once, twice. The next one is Lucky Mutau. He's contesting for secretary. I don't know which faculty. He's here. We're going to allow him to speak. He has 2 minutes. Can you try and keep the noise at a minimum? There you go. Just stand still.
Izwe lethu iAfrika train the woman. I guess it's not good to abuse women. But I'm not there now. I'm not there now. My name is Lucky Mutau. I'm from the Faculty of Management Sciences. And I'm contesting as an SFC in secretary. I would like to encourage students to vote for me because I would like to encourage students to vote for me because I am here for student issues and only student issues. As young and energetic I am, I am ready to serve the students. Education to us as PASMA comrades is service to Africa. Pelatina, we are not political thugs. We don't hit women. And for
this one wants to come and speak as if you're speaking for structure. Pasma was given 5 minutes, you had 2 minutes. No, it wasn't. He's thinking it's 5 minutes. He's thinking it's 5 minutes, so I'm saying no, it's not. 2. No, it's 2. No, so can I clarify him, please? Let me clarify him, right? Okay. So if you were
If you were here when we, the problem is that the pastor was not here when we started addressing. Mamel, like, no, Mamel. So we said, no. Yes. Yes, I agree with you. I agree. No, wait. Mamela, let me help you. Ne? Let me answer you. Can I speak? Africa. So I said 5. So we agreed to 7 minutes for structures, right? 5 minutes for presentation now. Then when we are at Q&A, they have 2 minutes to wrap up. So they will take questions, finish. 2 per structure, finish. So for SFCs, we said 3 minutes. No, Mamela. This is not. It doesn't need that. I think you've shown your capabilities, intellectual capabilities. You did. We accept that. But we said for SFCs, we are giving them 2 minutes, then 1. So no. 3 minutes, but at the end. Great stuff. We're done. Thank you so much, EFF, for that song. It's very nice. You know when we howl, you can't even listen to the answers. But thank you. The next one to come is Baliseng Lepota. Is Baliseng here?
Sasko, Wusha. Okay, I'm Balisen Lupata, incoming Deputy Secretary. I am here to change all the issues students are facing from the management sciences. This is, as you all, this is the People University. Let us give students a lot of work in last minutes, which this issue causes unhealthy pressure to our students and cause high rates of dropouts. I'm here to fight that. Yes. We won't allow lectures to enter marks on ITS in last minute where they are robbing our students' marks. I am here to fight that. And again, I cannot allow these issues of students to do practicals while they're attending class. This is not fair. It's totally wrong. And again, as I'm going to lead this thing, we are requesting all CUT students to be paid when they are doing practicals. Thank you very much. Pata Sasko, Pata!
You still have 15 seconds. Okay. Does anyone want to give us a song? No one? SCO? Basma? Nothing. Okay. Okay. No, it's fine. We love singing. Thank you so much. The next structure, you know, when I read that, so I don't know if I should speak or should allow you to speak. Mamelan kaloku. Masigqibeni man. Kukhona i-candidates SFC. Kukhona i-candidates SFC. Ezifike later, ne? My suggestion is that so abantu abafike late sesiqalile and their names have been called, if they are in the room, please let them come forth so that I can note that their names are there. But their name, they are only going to do their manifestos at the end. So if you know of a candidate that has not spoken but whose name was called, please let me know. Right? No, but no. No, but you can't shout, Akiri Bogoto. You can't. Chani. Okay? Sure. So let's move forward. The next structure to come to the podium by alphabetical order is SASCO.
Viva SASCO, SASCO, viva! Viva PYA, PYA, viva! Long live SASCO, long live! Long live, long live! Long live, long live! Long live SASCO, long live! Long live SASCO, long live! Amanda! Away to! Thank you very much, comrades. My name is Mukudone Kabambe. As you already know, I'm a former chairperson of SASCO. I came to tell students no, it's fine. Unlike the EFF, which brought guns to intimidate our students in pool area, we're not going to do those things. As the South African Student Congress was saying, we won't find us with stolen cars from Mutuana, as you can find from the state EFF. My comrades, as SASCO, we're going to speak to you as students.
Okay. Can I have your attention? Can I have your attention? I know that Liquijo, you know this song that you just sang is a very nice song. It's a Liquijo, right? But Akiri will say that asuzutukana mos. Lo message kalok, but mainga tu kikaloku. Site sivumelene when we started. No. When we started, we said that we're not going to be vulgar towards each other. Right? Let's stop that, right? Let's allow the speaker for SASCO to speak.
I don't care about them. Don't worry. I can continue. Yes. As I was saying, comrade, the South African Student Congress is the only student movement which has the best interests of students at heart. We're the only ones who have policies that can champion issues of students. That's why currently we're asking for infrastructure development as a whole. Our students deserve a lifestyle center. Our students deserve places to relax. People need places to charge their phones without any fear or contamination. So what we're saying, my comrades, the EFF, we know they've been in charge for the entire campus. The only thing they can do now is to sing because they have nothing to offer our students. Currently, what we're saying is that the South African Student Congress is the accreditation. The EFF hijacked it, and that's why you find our students staying in camp. So, my comrades, without any waste of time, NSFAS, they're just EFF, they don't understand economy. Our students must know the economy. Our students are suffering in their economy. Our students, they don't have money. Our students, they don't have money because there's no leadership to show them the capabilities for them to build their own brand. My comrades, as the South African Student Congress, we're not populists. We don't subscribe to Mijwembe. We move forward. And our program of action is to ensure that no student is left behind. During these SRC elections, we must vote for SASCO because SASCO is the one which has brought us where we are, but the EFF has taken us back as a whole. So, my comrades, we're still going to speak up until they get tired. We're going to give them clarity up there until they get tired. My comrades, as SASCO, we're advocating for academic excellence. Hence, we say there's no fair which must be excluded. We're saying there must be an increase of buses. Buses must operate up until 11 o'clock because our students are writing even later in the day. My comrades, the libraries must be non-negotiable. We must just open it 24 hours, once in a year, every day in a year, up until our students go home. My comrades, we're in a process of a radical content change. The content that we're having currently is not fit for proper. Our students, that's why we're having many graduates. We're saying they must take away courses and bring courses that are necessary. Why is in the aviation, a flight school in TUT? They won't tell you because they are busy singing. My comrades, as SASCO, we're gonna ensure that we do lifestyle audits in campus. There are people who are living beyond their means. You find EFF with bands and guns and stolen cars. But they want to tell you to vote for them. They won't tell you what they did to change your academic situations. They won't tell you how they can change your situation. So my comrades, I want to tell you, the PYA is here. The PYA loves students. Wherever students are, they must just know that the PYA loves them with all their hearts. And it has their best interest at heart. And we will never deter from that because we know our focus. And our focus is students and nothing more. As I continue, my comrades, we have a lot of things that we can tell you. We can even take 7 minutes or 20 minutes or even at 5 days. But I was saying, our issues, give your vote to SASCO and you won't regret. Give your vote to SASCO and you won't come to your leadership. They'll solve your issues. We are saying, give your vote to SASCO, you will see change. We are saying, we heard in corners, we heard in comrades that the EFF wants to increase our fees as students. We must reject it with the harshness that it deserves. Before elections and after elections, we must put them in a place because we don't need to sell out as the student movement. Amanda! Away to! Viva SASCO, SASCO, viva! Viva SASCO, SASCO, viva! Long live, long live! Long live, long live! Long live SASCO!
Sabaya baya, oh, sabaya baya. Thank you so much. Adiwele. Or round of messages. Can we please quieten down? Let's quieten down. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's amazing. So that was SASCO, right? We are now going to have SFC candidates. Again, I would like to request if Tanzi is here, if he wishes to come, or if there's a new person that has been called that has not come. I heard that there was a Nancy that was here. If Nancy could come to the fore so that we can take down the name. No, he's not coming now. They are not coming now. Ayini. Coming at the end. The next person to come to the podium is Mahladzi Thando Mahlangu.
Greetings, comrade. I'm Matati Matang, contesting for the position of Deputy Secretary. My experience as T has been, as well as Deputy Secretary, has expected me numerous power and has made me use of. The year of a leader must ring with the voices of the people. I am driven towards ensuring that management science faculty is a true representative and champion of student issues and to focus on women's power in making the environment of the student as conducive as possible and to create a platform in which students can actively partake and have a voice. Accountability of student leadership and once every 3 weeks selection of student leaders, which will be the hands of department with the help of council must avail themselves campus. No academic eligible student will face academic exclusion, providing academic excellence and the quality of services, the free issuing of academic records. Students should be given too much work in a short period of time. Also the problem of lectures using or reprimanding female students as sex as remuneration to increase their grades. In closing, I would be honored to represent you in the upcoming year and to be given the opportunity to make a positive impact in university. Thank you.
The next one is Kagiso Glenn Matabe. Is Kagiso here, Matabe? Is Matabe here? The next one is Garabo Mushwana. Garabo Mushwana. Garabo Mushwana. The next one is Musa Moses Chabangu. Musa Moses Chabangu. Going once, twice, gone. The following one is Sanele Sizwe Khatebe. Sanele Sizwe Khatebe. Sanele Sizwe Khatebe. Senzo Isaac Lugogo. Got 2 minutes.
Viva SASCO, viva! Viva ANC League, viva! Pata Mfundi, pata! My name is Senzo Lukoko. I'm contesting for chairperson in the Faculty of Science. So today I'm not bringing the manifesto to comrades, I'm bringing my manifesto strictly to students of TUT. So I don't care what the comrades are saying because it's not their manifesto, it's for students of TUT. I am saying in my term as the chairperson of this Faculty of Science, I will make sure that students who are struggling, who are academically struggling from 47 to 49, take it 50%. Secondly, as the Faculty of Science, I will make sure that we balance, we have 50% of tests to be online and 50% of tests to be conducted. I must say, students, that I am fully aware of the lab coats that are being sold in various departments of science. I will make sure that there is no student that buys a work suit or a lab coat. Every student must get a work suit free of charge. And I will make sure that there is a school tour for each and every department in science. 3 tours, a minimum.
So I said Ukoko.
The next structure that we are going to call
is the Student Christian Organizations, SCO, to come to the fore, to come and present to us their manifesto.
Amandla. Amandla. Viva SEO, 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 viva. Viva SEO, 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 viva. Amandla. Ajesu. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Revolutionary greetings to the Tshwane University of Technology student population. And also allow me to greet you in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. The Students' Christian Organization, known as SCO, is a Christocentric, multicultural, and a socio-political organization. Meaning that we are Christ-centered in all matters of faith and conduct, and we strongly believe that the government shall be upon his shoulders. It might not be today, nor tomorrow, nor in our generation or our lifetime, but the government shall definitely be upon his shoulders. Being multicultural means that we embrace everyone, regardless of their different cultural backgrounds. And lastly, we participate in student politics as far as leadership and governance is involved. Again, we firmly believe that the church is not only capable of producing pastors and preachers, but it is also capable of producing sound leadership. Amandla. The church is also capable of producing sound leadership who are capable of questioning policies, processes, and operations in governance, to as far as providing practical solutions to every crisis. Aim number 4 of the Constitution of SCO mandates us to be actively involved in issues facing students as far as governance is involved. As a matter of fact, SCO cannot be limited to leading only a religious community, since we are in a position with capacity to lead the entire institution. I am not going to list all our issues that we are facing on campus, but I'll just declare these 3 bold statements. We will not fold our arms as quality leadership while academic records are made a side hustle. Under no circumstance should the future of a student be compromised over a bottle of Hennessy. Lastly, under no circumstance will our personal ambitions take preference over the need of the student. Lastly again, under no circumstance will our personal ambitions take preference over the need of the student. Frankness, honesty and transparency underpins and galvanizes all processes at every level of our governance. Therefore, I encourage all the students of the Tshwane University of Technology to vote for the Students' Christian Organization in the upcoming SRC elections from the 5th to the 7th of September. Amandla.
Can I ask that the structures who have presented here today, Kiti, Siamba Zumbelo se.
Thank you so much. The next.
Just to remind all those that have spoken, all those structures that have spoken here, all the Hi. Look at yourself. Oh, hi, no. What is that? Sorry? No. I will continue when I'm ready to continue. Ne? Okay. So I was saying that for all the structures that I've presented here, we are left with two. Tutsa, who is going to present after the SFC. One, you present. Then the next one is Action SA, who was late, but they are here now. Right? So what? Sorry? Okay. So, but we are going to now call on the SFCs in between the structures. SAO just presented. We need 5 or 6 more other people to present. The next one to come and present is Bonginkosi Henry Nkosi. Bonginkosi Nkosi. Bonginkosi Nkosi. Are you Bongosi? Okay. Thank you so much. You've got 2 minutes.
Amanda, power to the people, power to the students. Greetings to you all. TT, revolutionary greetings to you, fellow comrades and compatriots. My name is Bongokosi. I'm contesting for the incoming. What chief? ONH. Okay. I'm contesting for the incoming SFC chairperson under the Faculty of Sciences. I'm under this to represent the students. We've had problems there at the Faculty of Sciences. The leadership is not present. We did vote for the leadership last year, but likely after elections it disappeared. So I would like to make the students to not make that mistake again, to vote for people who just disappear after elections. Me, I'm standing here to fight for all the issues that we have there at Akeda campus in the faculty. We have issues of students being chased out of residencies because they have problems with their appeals. If you are management, like how can you make students leave the residence where they're going to stay? Other issue I want to focus on is the issue of academic exclusion cadres. We have focused there as students last year because the leadership was not present. And the student will have to go and the president, the Red Devils and the Blue Devils are here. They are in contract with also the upcoming prophets. There I see they're taking sides. Hey. Another issue I want to fight for cadres is the availability of sanitary towels and temples. I want them to be freely accessible there at the campus. I want them to be there and distributed even also on residencies. Me cadres, we have this issue there at Acadia with this issue of increasing unemployment of graduates. We used to have their career expos. Now we don't have them. So I want to say, students, it's now we are leaving our faith to you to vote for us to be your leaders.
The next one is Dombifuti Nolutando Muloi. Is Dombifuti here? Okay, come. Please come to the floor. For.
Amandla! Amandla! Viva Mbogoto, viva! Pata Mbogoto, pata! Viva Sasko, 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 viva! Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm here by Nolutando Mloyi. I'm contesting for secretary and the Faculty of Science. All I promise is to make sure that the students, they get the stationery for free, uniform for free, of charge, because we are paying the school fees here. If they're supposed to buy us a uniform, they must buy us a uniform. I will make sure that every time, if students of science have to go and do activities, they get that opportunity. They get their certificate to go in the hospital or each and everywhere place to make sure that they are doing their practicals. And I want to make sure each and every time the student of science get everything in time. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to myself. I'm proud of being a leadership in Bogoto. Awubabuze wena.
Thank you so much, Muloi. The next one is Matsarapane Anastasia Mulema. Anastasia Mulema. Thank you so much to Nolutando Muloi. Happy birthday, Mbogoto. Ukhule man, ube stronger. And anyone else who is having a birthday, happy birthday. If you didn't mention it, we are saying that. Okay, the next one is Matsarapane Anastasia Mulema. Is Matsarapane here? Going once, twice? Gone. The next one is Kate. Is the next one Bananas? Oh, okay. I'm thinking he probably has a list there with him. The next one is Kate Tuanano Mabaso. Is Tuanano Mabaso here? The next one is Fortune Angel Tinyiko Mdluli. Is Fortune Mdluli here? Are you Fortune? Fortune Mdluli, going once, twice, gone. The next one is Koketo Sinne. Koketo Sinne.
Greetings, comrades. My name is Koketo Sinne, the candidates of the Arts and Design Faculty for the position of chairperson. Today, I come here as your chairperson of the Arts and Design Faculty to come and address issues and also implement ideas. We have our institutions merchandise produced outside, while we have students who are professionally trained to create clothes and produce them, which is another issue we are going to attack. We have what we call wheel production, a module that acts as a training for performers for the industry. But there's no proper process followed, like the students getting contracts and getting paid for those productions. We say lectures productions and postgrad productions must be paid productions to the students. We also need financial education. We are not taught art-related resumes. Wi-Fi access is very limited at the arts campus. We feel very neglected. We cannot live like this. It's impossible. Our cafeteria is not affordable. We cannot. It is affordable. We are prepared to implement a weekly open stage event where all departments are going to be able to participate. The performers will do the performances, and jewelry designers, fine arts, fashion designers, and costume makers are going to have their stalls where they can sell their work and market themselves. Photographers and videographers will also have free roam when it comes to documenting.
The next structure that we're calling to the podium, the next structure that, I think I must say this. So I must say this, right? I think it's important that if you have an issue, so we cannot be intimidating camera people. No. That is not acceptable. We cannot be intimidating, right? Because when these things are broken, because these people are hired, they must be paid, right? So we cannot have that. But anyway, thank you so much. But how is breaking the camera helping it? The next structure to come to the podium is TUTSA.
Option. I'm lost. Minjani. Mine leaders is very simple, and to the students. So mine is very simple, right? Since 2016, right, we express fees must fall because of West University. So the story goes like this. There was a student who used to go on Twitter every day and tweeting fees must fall, of which was a West problem. And we as TUT adapted the struggle. And in the struggle, we did lost our sponsors, right? I am here to talk about what Twitter is going to do. We are so concerned about our students who are unemployed. We are having graduates who are not having jobs. It's so hard to get will, and you are here thinking that you are leaders by opposing me. You are not leaders. That is 27 years of failure. You have failed as yourself. You have failed the institution. You have failed the students. Okay. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Leaders, it is right time we get a leader who's going to talk about students who are facing unemployment after they are done with their qualification. We are tired of going home and seeing our qualification on the wall. Yet we're in the University of Technology. What is the technology there for? Right? As TUT SA, we pledge to help our students in wheel placement, in getting sponsors back to our universities. We want BMW to come and employ our people. We want minds to come here. We do not need to go on LinkedIn for 3 days. We do not need to go on LinkedIn for days. We are a capable university. We need a fair chance. Last year when vets were striking, because they know we are stupid, we sink to everything. They called us. But I am calling upon students who want to see change in this university. Change through work. I pledge to bring change in this university. Comrades, it's only elders who have failed in a society who talk when the young ones are talking. If you know how to lead, you will not be contested. We are only contesting foolishness. If there is leadership, will not talk. There are no service delivery in this university. You are young boys trying to be men. We are GGSA and we are coming for you. Oh, I have 1 minute. Just to remind you that these elections are not for you, comrades. They are for students who are willing to see change. Look at yourself. You are not a graduate, you are old, you are not supposed to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you to Tuta for that presentation. Enkosi kakhulu for that song. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tuta. Thank you, Tuta. Thank you, Tuta. Siyabulela. The next one to call to the podium. The next one to come to the podium is Gaugelo Philemon Sasha. Sasha Gaugelo Philemon. Going once, twice, gone. The next one is the next one. Okay. I'm sorry. I love your spirit, man. It's indomitable. Thank you so much. The next one to come is Mangoba Pesi Manzini. Is Mangoba Manzini here?
Amandla. Amandla. Okay, guys, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Percy Manzini. And can you please try not to disturb me, please? Guys, as I'm here to represent SASCO. And all of you in here are representing a specific party. Yes, yeah, SFC. So, in whichever way you are behaving, you are representing someone. I'm under SASCO, I'm a member, I'm campaigning for the SFC. So you guys are here preaching about leadership, and yet you can't be good example. There's people who are watching us live. You guys need to grow up. No, you need to grow up. Respect each other. Respect one another. Respect goes both ways. If you don't respect people, who's going to respect you? You are campaigning to be leaders. You are a joke. Leaders set a good example to people, guys. And we are advocating for that at SASCO. We are advocating for that as campus. Amanda. Comrade, right now it's about high time that we prove to these people that we are more than just people who talk. We need to put in the work. We need to put in the action. Amanda. Viva SASCO, viva! Viva SASCO, viva!
The next one is going to be Chantel Nontlonipo Kaunda. Chantel Nontlonipo Kaunda. Are you Chantel?
Greetings, everyone. I am Chantal Nontlonipo Kaunda. I'm an aspiring actress, and I'm studying at Tshwane University of Technology in the Department of Performing Arts. Many are called, but few are chosen. And I believe that leadership is more of a calling that I have embraced, a calling that I have responded to by embracing this nominated position. First and foremost, guys, I would like to transform Art Campus from it just being termed Art Campus to it being a vibrant campus that is filled with creativity, freedom of ideas, and I want to see change, guys. We have will production. Will production has to be used to expose artists into the industry. Will production has to be used so that the fellow artists who are coming can have freedom. And also, guys, this thing of having one festival a year at Arts Campus is not it. Arts Campus has to have multiple festivals because we are an Arts Campus. With that being said, guys, I would like to see change in our campus. Amanda! Thank you.
You still have 40 minutes, 40 seconds. Thank you so much. The next one is Edward Kekana. Is Edward Kekana here? Edward Kekana.
Viva SASCO, viva! Viva SASCO, viva! Viva SASCO! Bafethu. Comrades, listen, people. We are here representing students, and they are looking up to us. And some of us here, we are not behaving like proper leaders. How can you call yourself a leader and you have to behave like this, comrades? No, Bafethu. No. We are here to solve issues of students. We are here elected by students, and we are going to represent them. Yes. So I'm from Arts Campus. And at Arts Campus, there's a lot of issues there. And I will not let anyone stop me from resolving those issues. I don't care who you are, but as long as I've been chosen by the students, I will stand for them. Yes, I will stand for them. Yes, vote for Veli Lekekan. That's me. Vote for SASCO.
The next one is going to be Kutlwano Matsimela.
Viva Daso Viva! Viva Daso Viva! Greetings to you all. My name is Kutana Matemela from Faculty of Arts and Design, running to be the secretary. Honestly, Arts Campus, we are tired of the chairperson and the secretaries. They're doing slumber parties. They're not taking care of us. They're not doing real shows. We having productions. We having shows. We should be called celebrities that they should casting us. They are not doing that. They are not taking care of us as artists. We need more attention. We have Jeep Koskolong and they're not supplying us with equipment. They are sitting and chilling and doing nothing. We are tired. We are sick and tired of that. We need new leaders. We need new chairperson. And I promise you that me as being a secretary, I will do it. Remember, us, it's simple. That's why it's always complicated. Chairperson, we are tired of you.
Kutlwana. Mamelani. Ne? Stella, yes, I was going to say my next line. Mamelani. So the next. Let's get this right, correct, right? You know, I wanted to say, if this was my sound, I would say, yo, that was, if Drop's mic was a person. Did you hear how she dropped the mic? She was like, boom. Hi, boy, bosses. Umchini wabantu. Ke abantu herishiwe nina. So let's be careful with the mics, ne? Just like we need to be careful. But I'm saying, equipment, guys, let's be careful with it. Let's be careful with the equipment. That's all I'm saying. Ne? Thank you. The next one, after was at Kutlano Matibela, right? The next one is Andy Letebo Matibela. It's not here. Going once, twice, gone. I am going to call E-Action SA. I'm going to call E-Action SA to come and present for 5 minutes. Let's hear what they say they're going to do for the students.
Amandla, Mandla, Qina Mfundi, Qina Mfundi, Qina, Pata Mfundi, Pata Mfundi, Pata. Fellow compatriots, I greet you today in this ayihlale phansi ibamba umthetho Well, we as Section SA are not going to promise students a lot of things, but however, one thing that you must take cognizance is that comrades, sit down. Sit down, comrades. Sit down, comrades. Vumani ukuphathwa macabani. Vumani ukuphathwa. Sit down. I want to urge the student populace to kindly vote for Action SA on this upcoming elections on the basis that we as Action SA would promise not a lot of things to students, as we know that currently. So, so I would kindly urge all the student populace to kindly vote for Action SA, as we know that Action SA is the future in South Africa, and we have seen through 2021 elections as what we are. So we would not be confused. Do not vote for people that do not do anything in their term of office. We have seen SRC come, SRC go. We have seen no deliverance as students, and therefore, that's why we are subjected to this. Amanda.
Thank you, Action SA. You still have 3 minutes. If you want to sing, you can. Okay. The next one is, so we had people that had come in late. And the first one to come and bring a name was Nancy. Is Nancy here?
Amandla! Amandla! Qina mfundi qina! Qina mfundi qina! Greetings, comrades. I go by the name of Nancy Chopo. I'm contesting for the position of chairperson. I'm contesting for the position of chairperson under the Faculty of Management Sciences. I have issues and solutions we are facing at the university. We have lecturers who cannot upload online classes, online recordings. I call upon the university to provide proper training for those lecturers. We face challenges when it comes to lecturers who give us attitude when we inquire for our scripts and missing marks. I call upon the university to provide lecture evaluations to those lecturers. Class reps. We have class reps who are not even recognized as student leaders. Yet I say, as in my position, I will make sure that class reps are well recognized. There are students who are attending classes, who are expected to attend classes while they are doing their will, which are their practicals. I call upon the university and the management to provide timetables and spare time for those students who are doing well. Students are expected to come to attend class in a small capacity which cannot accommodate all students. For example, students who are doing accounting. Yes, I call upon the university to provide proper space for those students. We are yet called the University of Technology, while we cannot...
We'll have your minute, yes, then. was called earlier and was not here but is currently here, I'm told. Is that of Gaufane Grand?
Viva, students, viva. Viva Daso, viva. Viva Daso, viva. Viva TUT, viva. Greetings all. My name is Gaufane Grant. I'm a second year student doing marketing. One thing this is a message that I'm passing to the ASASCO members. Leaders are born and leaders are not made. Okay. Okay, I'm skis. Comrades, you need to understand one thing. Leaders are born and leaders are not made. And for you to be a leader, you do not have to be able to speak. You need to show it with your actions. For you to be a leader, you need to be able to lead others and show them the way to. I contested for the position of secretary under the management of management sciences because I want all the students opinions to be expressed and give all students the right to stand for what they believe. The student body should always be kept informed of all the decisions taken by our leaders and the councils. We need to make sure that all decisions taken by our councils benefit every student.
I think before we wrap up, we must give Utanzi Sikomo and anyone else who. No. Why are you shouting? Mamelan. So anyone who is in the room whose name was called but he has not spoken yet, please raise your hand or come to the fore. If there's no one, I'm going to say Utanzi Sikomo if Ukona and still wants to speak, they can. So if they're not here, if Tanzi is not here, then it's fine. The next session. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, not an issue. So we are here, we are almost at the end of it. The next, but Keloga must speak, super wild, so the next section, or the next session that is coming up is that of Q&A. On who? Why are you shouting at me? Why are you shouting at me? Why are you shouting at me? Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Mamelan, kalo mas kube again, man. Who got any question and answer session that must come? Hima tuta. Diega kutete nina. Dikela siya ku session that of question and answer, right? We had said that we are going to take 2 questions. So I'm going to ask the structures as they presented, right? I'm going to ask each of the questions that are going to come from the floor to be directed to each of the structures. But we are first going to take, because Action SA presented last, we are going to start with DASO. Are there any questions for DASO? We are going to take 2 questions for DASO. DASO, you note them down. The presenter for DASO must note the questions down, ne? You are ready, ne? So we'll take hands, 2 hands from this house that are going to ask questions. Are there any hands for Daso? Aye. Questions for Daso? There's a hand, 1. Okay? So we'll give you an opportunity to ask, right? Is there any other? There's no other hand. So please, can you have a roving mic? We need to. Mani masinike ni floor kaloku abuzeni. Keep your questions short and precise. We don't have time. Mamelanik. So even with that, so let me say this. Please listen carefully. Please listen carefully. The question and answers. No, but you must listen. The next thing you're gonna want. We are going to keep it to 2 questions, right? But Yonke Lendo, the 2 questions for each of the structures. The 2 questions. The 2 questions that you are going to ask, the 1 minute to rap for SFCs and the 3 minutes for rapping, the 2 minutes for rapping for structures, is all going to be combined to 30 minutes, right? Question and answer for all structures, the 2 minutes for structures, and the 1 minute for SFCs. All of that must happen in the next 30 minutes so that we walk out of here. Thank you so much. So ask your question, sir. Can I ask that you help me with 30 minutes? Once it's up, you let me know halfway so that we can keep track. Yes, ask your question. Who must come? You are withdrawing. No questions for Daso, right? EFFSC. I'm taking Ima, super wild. Tikali questions for EFFSC, 2 questions. Do we have hands? What were you? 2 hands for EFFSC. Going once, twice, gone. No questions for EFFSC. Do we have questions? Do we have questions for PASMA? No. PASMA. Does anyone have any question for PASMA? Going once, twice, gone. Question for Sadesmo? But you don't have when. Okay, going once for Sadesmo, twice. Trusa, do you want to ask? You're good. Fine, that's good. Then we have Sasko. We're taking 2 hands, ne? We are taking, okay, Mamela Talan Pants. 2. So can all the people that want to ask questions so that I can choose 2? Okay, so 1 at the back, right? And you in the right hand. So I'll take you at the back with the cap. So 2 hands. What's this? Yeah. 2 questions for Sky. No. You agreed to this. Can we have a mic at the back, please? Can we have a mic at the back? It's the one with the cap. Thank you. Let's listen.
I have a question for my leaders. Okay. Manifesto a challenge, ne? Okay. Relax. Shh. No, I'm gonna wait for them to make noise. It's fine.
Jonga, you are wasting time. You are wasting time if you don't ask.
Okay, it's fine. Okay. when you have to make a decision as a party, what set of 3 ideologies do you use in order to tackle challenges? For example, as a leader from Sadesmo, if I want to take a decision, I ask myself 3 questions. No, wait. Okay, wait. I ask myself, what I'm doing, is it good for me? Is it good for others? Does it serve the greater good? Those are our 3 ideologies do you guys use?
Thank you so much.
From
you
the
can switch up.
with what he wants to say, that, but also.
Right? So you switch off that mic.
It's one
He's
question.
finished asking
It's
a
one
question.
question.
And then mine must be up.
I'm trying to give you a reference of how you need to answer my question.
You are done. I give you asked your question. Yes. Pass the mic. Pass the mic. Please, can I ask that the SASCO representative and anyone within SASCO, and anyone within SASCO who can answer that question. No, not now. Not now. Not now. Not now. Sit down. The next person to ask a question was you. Can we pass the mic? Please note the question.
Amanda. Away to Viva EFF Viva. Thank you very much. First of all, I would like my first of all, I would like to register my disappointment on SASCO because they have a PG who's a race manager in a race where they are sharing info, which is a diction with the constitution of the university. The university speaks about the double. SASCO have a president there in a race.
Can we get
by Barclays and so now question. My question is how
stand up.
All right.
Question. Hi, man, galo.
Okay. My question
Okay, ask your question.
Okay, my question is, the constitution of the university speaks about double, not a community. The race manager of Barclays. Listen! The race manager of Barclays.
We are running against time. So speak to me. I'm taking the question. They're going to note.
I'm saying, SASCO themselves, how can they allow their race manager to be working in contradiction with the student governance contract?
Stolen what?
And then another question is that...
Stolen what?
Constitution. You understand? No, stolen.
Okay, I think... No, Iman Galok. I need to understand.
Away with yellow minds, away. Away with yellow minds, away.
So speak to me.
I'm repeating.
Yes.
You understand? The constitution of the university speaks about double. But we have leaders of the yellow minds who are leading residencies where students are staying 4. You understand?
Yes.
So my question is, can please the leadership of SASCO answer that?
Okay, thank you so much. I think we've got 2 questions. Thank you so much. Thank you. So SASCO, are we ready to respond to that? And this ends alone. Kaloka, but I'm moderating this conversation. Can I have the representative or anyone within SASCO who will answer the 2? But the first preference is given to the representative, right? If he turns it down, then it's the next person within, right? So you've got 2 questions. The 3 ideologies that you're taking up on the challenges that are faced. 2, the issue about accommodation and the 4 and the double. Yeah. You keep it to 1 minute.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll start with you, my brother, from Sadesmo, whatsoever it is. Can I speak? I gave you a chance to speak. Leadership. An organization cannot have 3 ideologies. It will be lost. It must have 1 ideology. An organization, I repeat, Don't howl. Don't howl. We'll have an education school tomorrow. Don't howl. I'm answering the question. Listen, sisters. My leader. Yeah. I want to answer you. I want to answer you. An organization, my leader, as I was saying, cannot have three ideological concepts. It means it believes in that and that and that. As us go with one ideology. We subscribe to Marxist-Leninism tools of analysis. We subscribe to it. But we are a brother church and to accommodate also. Thank you very much. In the second one, addressing my cadre from EFF, Comrade Flavor, the issue of the President General. I don't know if you are, I don't even know you having a building. For as long as I'm concerned, the PG is a student of the university. That's why.
So he's passing the next question to him. It's okay, it's allowed. It's allowed.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and thank you very much, and thank you very much. What do you mean? We are saying we are answering. I'm getting you have asked the question to SASCO, and we are here to clarify you quickly, in a hurry. I want to relax now. Yes. Oh, okay. I think to even begin with, that was a rhetorical question. We are saying that was a rhetorical question on the basis that these very same buildings that they are referring to are buildings that are in Pretoria campus where they've got SARU institutionally. That then should have been part and parcel of that decision when it was taken. Second to that, you've got president that is presiding over this campus and the SSS. That should have been part and parcel of that process of making sure that then these buildings are not there. But for them to further see these mistakes, it shows their lack of capacity in governance.
Thank you so much. We are taking questions. It is so sad, Mamelani kaloku. Mamela kaloku. Yeah? When you ask a question, when you ask a question, we've got 14 minutes. Do we have hands for SCO? Do we have hands for SCO? Do we have hands for SCO? Going once, twice, gone. Do we have hands for Tutsa? Hands for Tutsa? Gone. Do you have hands for Action SA? Okay. So I'd ask all presenters to stay behind because we had reserved 2 more minutes for structures to speak and wrap up their arguments, right? Why we should vote for them. So if we have structures, we have anyone from DASO who is here, who wants to wrap up, because there are no more questions. If you want, we value the one. So DASO is passing. EFFSC, we still have people, just as a nice reminder, we still have people that are watching online. Ne? We have 2 minutes.
Amanda! Away, 2. Viva EFF, viva! Viva T2 students, viva! Students, in essence, just to wrap up and close off, the EFF Students Command is saying that post-trusting us with your votes, accredited residences must have at least 20 free spaces for the missing middle students who do not qualify to be under NSFAS or have any other forms of bursaries. Residencies must be conducive for students. Residencies must not, historical debts must be scrapped out. Academic records must be free and accessible even for students that are owing. Lecturers of an average of less than 50% pass rates must be put under investigation. Library must be 24 hours. Clinic must be 24 hours. Girls must be given free sanitary towels every month. Condoms must be accessible even on the campus. 24 hours security presence on campus and in all residences. Viva EFF. Remember to vote for the EFF Students Command 5th to the 7th of September. Vote Tom Chat Delikas.
Pasma, is Pasma here? Do they want to rap? Pasma, going once, twice, gone. Sadesmo, do they want to rap? Please come down. Sadesmo, followed by SASCO, followed by SCO, followed by TUTA, and then Action SA. But if you know you're going to speak,
Okay, guys, as a wrap up, ngifuna nje ukubuza ama-viewers ethu. It's not for you guys. Saskihlulele ukuphendula imibuzo. Okay, fine. Okay. Ngithi mina, to our viewers and people who are going to vote, should one be loyal to a certain party or to the masses of our students, and therefore move as per development intellectually and in accordance to which organization at this time seems to be the best vehicle to changing lives of students, both in terms of resources, capacity, policy, and ideologies? Should we rather aim to shame those who are loyal to certain parties that show no will to campaign, but only to give t-shirts in exchange of votes, which sets an image of a great deal of undermining students as if they only vote for t-shirts, with no capacity to improve students? So rather, we should not shame those who are seeking for your votes in order to change lives, actively seeking a proper vehicle of practical change. Is loyalty of the activist to the party or to the students to have a better living? Because it is really going to be sad if this institution will once be again under these congregated circumstances of voting for those who provide you with t-shirts. Let us vote for change, not for t-shirts, for change, and vote for those who have better ideologies in terms of bringing practical change. Please vote for Isates.
oh wow, you had to fetch me with the mic, you. Thank you so much. That was Sadesmo. Do you have someone from SASCO? Okay. Someone from SCO? Someone from SCO? Do you want to? But Kalogu guys, why are you sitting down? Tutsa, get ready. Calm down. Thank you so much. 2 minutes.
Thank you very much. In wrapping up, we just love to. We just love to make a few announcements from the Welfare Ministry of the Students' Christian Organization. Okay, thank you. You will be given a chance. Thank you. In our wrapping up, as the Student Christian Organization, we have our welfare ministry, and we just love to make a few announcements. We have clothes that are donated for females. So if you want clothes, they're still in good condition. They are available in our storeroom for collection. On the 25th of September, we are having our Heritage Sunday, whereby we celebrate the diversity of our cultural backgrounds, whereby we will be exchanging meals from different cultures. And lastly, we will be having our examination food parcel to close off the academic year on the month of October, so that we assist those students who will be writing exams and they don't have food. We want to ensure that their only worry is academics, not what to eat. As the Student Christian Organization, frankness, honesty, and transparency underpins and galvanizes all processes at every level of our convalence. we encourage students to vote for a 24/7 sober leadership.
Thank you, SCO. Twitter.
Thank you for the time once again. As I was saying, right, there is a big problem in our institution that we tend to overlook in our capacity of leadership. The issue of our students finishing the courses and going out to back home without a will, and after getting a will here at the institution via volunteering where there is no payment. Some of them, they do not have NSFAS, and these issues are not addressed. We believe that if you give Tota a chance to lead in this institution, we're going to talk about this issue, and eventually it will be dealt with. Imagine coming here from far home to get a qualification that doesn't help you in any way. 70% of the youth is unemployed, 65% of which is graduates. You have to understand that the graduates, most of them, they come from this institution. And it's something that we're overlooking as leaders. We, as the leaders, we have the capacity to bring companies into this institution to source our students so that they have better placement outside there, so that they can compete with other universities that are outside there. We do not have to feel to be ashamed as TT students, and when we go there, we worry that we are only known for strikes, we are only known for violence. We must be known for as people who are empowered by technology, by people, for people. We must be known as people who are empowered for people by the University of Technology, and we must make sure that.
Thank you so much. If Action SA is here, can they come? Not here. Today was the Manifesto presentation by students at TUT Pretoria. We would like to wish all campuses peaceful manifestos, those that are still going to present their manifestos. I think it's Pulukwane and Emalahleni. They are yet to have theirs. As KDBS, we would like to wish them well. And also remember to vote 5 to 7 September. Happy voting. Thank you.
With all powers vested in me as the HOD of Pretoria campus, I declare this manifesto officially closed. Thank you.